Karen, can you tell us a little bit about your credit union and what were those factors that led you to a digital transformation effort?
Sure. Today, we say we are a digital-first, data-driven organization, and that started pretty much right after the pandemic. We adopted new home banking and mobile banking platforms. We even changed our card services up too to reflect the needs that the member had. But when we look at the CRM solution, we were looking at a couple things. We were looking at something that would interface with our different member platforms or other member-facing platforms. We wanted to get the 360 view, which hopefully that integration would do that. We wanted to break down silos. There was such a silo between our frontline staff and our back office staff. And I think the real onus behind the transformation was the marketing strategy or portfolio management, where we wanted to manage our frontline people, wanted to manage a certain number of members.
What were the gaps that you were trying to fill?
Well, I think the integration is a big part. We had to integrate our current ticket system into play, and we had to make sure that the referral system was up and live and working. The other piece that was critical was the data piece. There is a wealth of data that's out there right now for me in Creatio, and I need that information to help me make informed decisions going forward.
So what was your experience with the Solutions Metrics consulting process?
It was phenomenal. The product manager, he virtually became an extension of our credit union, quite frankly. He just helped us build it, whether it was from the stories that we developed from looking at our current workflows, whether it was we're not doing a one-size-fits-all approach. We did a phased-in implementation process. There were many times where I was asked questions or asked to make decisions, but they gave you best practice and they gave you their thoughts and their opinions to help you come to those decisions. So I think that's why. They were really terrific.
So how has Creatio's AI native platform changed the way that you access and use member data?
I think in our journey right now, we're using that information to take a look at histories, the members' history and preferences, and it allows us to tailor solutions to meet their needs. In addition, I think it allows us to also hedge any problems that they might not see themselves, but we can see they're probably on this path and we need to help them.
What's the biggest change that you've seen in your organization since implementing Creatio?
A culture of collaboration. They really see the benefit, they're using it. I'm getting feedback from them consistently on ways to improve it. So I'm very pleased. I didn't expect the buy-in to be this great, and it was.
How would you describe the value that Creatio has brought to your team during this process?
I think transformational. It's become an extension of our credit union. The expertise and empathy that they brought to the table was unmatched. I can't say enough.
What excites you most about continuing your digital journey with Creatio's AI native capabilities?
To innovate, to grow. I see the future being in our credit union where Creatio is the system that we go into first for all transactions. And then if we have to go to the core to handle a member's tele-transaction or to do something in the core, we click a button and it takes us to the core. That's my envision for Creatio.
We'd like to thank you again for your insightful input here. Truly a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.